It was a good long day on the campaign trail today. My day started at 6:30 a.m. when I drove out to the Macquarie Marshes. And I had some people organised out there with a plane to take me for a fly around the marshes to get a really good look at the marshes from the air. I then went for a walk into the marshes, walked in through water splashing around your ankles and your knees, and at one stage right up to my hips. And it was good to get in there and just have a look at how the environment's looking in there, how nature's dealing with some of the environmental flows. There is an environmental flow going at the moment. And even though the marshes is outside the Dubbo electorate, it's obviously taking water from the Macquarie River, which is a very important part of this particular electorate. So you've got some competing interests there. You've got Burrendong Dam, which is obviously mainly used for recreation and for flood mitigation as well. You've then got the river that flows from Burrendong Dam, which is used to provide water to, say, Wellington, Dubbo, provide water to towns and cities along the way. And then you've got irrigators along the way who use it to produce food, to produce fibre, and then you've got the Macquarie Marshes that have got the environment that they're trying to look after in terms of the water that flows through there to make sure that bird life and wildlife and plant life continues to prosper. So competing interests, there's no right, simple, easy answer, but I think it's really important that any state government has a good look at that and tries to balance those competing interests, and that's mainly achieved through communication and making sure that a government gets expert advice on that. So it was fantastic to do that. I also took my drone and had a fly around and got to some of those places a bit closer to the ground that we couldn't walk to, but we couldn't get that close to from the aeroplane above. So it was a really good day out there actually, and I appreciate the time from the people that came out there and helped me and showed me around out there. I then drove back to Dubbo and got here about 4 o'clock and came down to the Dream Festival. Our Rotary Club was helping by doing some counts of people that were coming through the 4 main entrances to the Dream Festival. It was important to get an idea of those people, A, where they came from, B, how many there were. And it was a good chance to talk to people. I talked to a number of people from, say, Narromine and Wellington that were coming and visiting the Dream Festival. A lot of people from Dubbo, obviously. A lot of people bring their family, their kids along, prams and a whole range of things. So it was a really good family event. A few people from overseas, not a lot, but I don't imagine they would be travelling here for this particular event. But when it was on, it was great to see them come along. So it was a great chance to talk to people, and I think the Dream Festival is going well. It's been going for a few years now, and when I was on council was supporting the Dream Festival. It's still being supported by council now, but I think it is a good event, and you can hear it still going in the background. I finished my duties there, and I've gone for a walk around and talked to a few people there, but I think it's just about time to go home now. And tomorrow morning I'll be at the Rotunda Markets. I've got a stand that'll be set up at the Rotunda Market, so come along if you want to have a chat to me tomorrow in the main street of Dubbo, on Macquarie Street. I'll be set up down there to talk to anyone that wants to come along to talk about any state government issues. This has been Mathew Dickerson, your independent voice.